Good evening, YouTube. This is David Vargas back with Wrestling Talk with another video. Okay, so I just got done watching bits and pieces of WWE Super Showdown. Now, I watched the event on YouTube. Now, I wasn't able to watch the full event in its entirety, but I was able to watch every match by typing it in and looking at it. So, we kick things off tonight with the kickoff show, the Usos versus the Revival. It was a pretty good tag team match. It was the Usos and the Revival doing what they do best. Back and forth tag team. The Usos, of course, with the fast pace style, and it was an in your face tag team match. The Usos, of course, getting the win with the super kick, and then we kicked off the show, the main card, with Seth Rollins versus Baron Corbin for the Universal Championship. As you know, Seth Rollins was injured at the hands of Brock Lesnar on Monday Night Raw this past Monday. During the match, Seth Rollins was a little bit slow. He was a little bit immobile, but he was able to get the job done and defeat Baron Corbin. Now, he didn't get the 1-2-3. The reason why he won the match was because Baron Corbin got a steel chair, brought it into the ring, and was arguing with the referee, and the referee got in his face, and then with the distraction, Seth Rollins was able to roll Baron Corbin for the 1-2-3, and Seth Rollins is still your Universal Champion, and Baron Corbin would assault Seth Rollins after the match, which brings Brock Lesnar out to the ring with a referee and Paul Heyman with the Money in the briefcase intact. Now, Brock Lesnar attempted to cash in his Money in the Bank contract when Paul Heyman would slip on the ropes, causing a distraction to Brock Lesnar, and Seth Rollins would give Brock Lesnar a low blow and would assault Brock Lesnar with numerous chair shots, chair shot after chair shot after chair shot, and Seth Rollins was able to escape with the Universal Championship, and once again, Brock Lesnar would fail to cash in his Money in the Bank contract. Another match we saw at Super Showdown was Goldberg versus The Undertaker. This was incredible. You got to see two icons go one-on-one for the very first time in over 20 years. This was the Monday Night Wars at its best here. This was Attitude Era and the Monday Night Wars. This was Raw versus Nitro, WCW versus WWE, whatever you want to call it. But it was an incredible match. Of course, Goldberg would be busted open after hitting the ring post hard. It was a back and forth match. The Undertaker would suffer 3 spears and a half jackhammer, but he was able to survive. He would defeat Goldberg with a chokeslam, getting the 1-2-3. The Undertaker picks up the victory at Super Showdown over Goldberg, which was good because, The Undertaker, he's my all-time favorite wrestler, and he hasn't had a victory in a while. He didn't win the match against Triple H last year at Super Showdown 2018. Him and Kane were defeated by DX at Crown Jewel back in 2018. So it was good to see him get back on the winning track. Another match we saw was Bobby Lashley versus Braun Strowman, and this was a great match. It was a power match because these men are power wrestlers. Of course, I think Braun Strowman being the stronger of the two. It was a pretty standard match. Of course, Braun Strowman got the 1-2-3, got the victory after delivering a massive power slam to Bobby Lashley, and Braun Strowman is your winner. Then we had the 50-man over-the-top rope Battle Royal. Now this match was huge. There was 50 superstars in one ring. 50. Now that hasn't happened before in the history of WWE. There was superstars spilling out of the ring. There was tons of eliminations. I love the Elias entrance. He came out, sang a song. And he just put the other competitors to shame as he does best. But The match was won by Mazor. He is from Saudi Arabia. He's an Arabian wrestler, a newcomer. Um, so he won the match. Um, and then we saw Kofi Kingston versus Dolph Ziggler for the WWE Championship. This match was fast paced. This match was um, back and forth. I keep saying that because all the matches were back and forth. Um, of course, Kofi Kingston surviving, retaining the WWE Championship from um, Dolph Ziggler. Um, Dolph Ziggler cutting a promo saying that he wants a rematch against Kofi Kingston inside a steel cage. And of course, he's still using the gimmick. It should have been me. It should have been me. So, yeah, Dolph Ziggler demanding a rematch against Kofi Kingston for the WWE Championship. Adrian, can you get the light? Um, for the WWE Championship. Excuse me. Yes, and then there you go. Cool. And then we saw Triple H versus Randy Orton. And to me, I think this was the best match on the card. I love this match. It was great. Triple H, Randy Orton doing what they do best, back and forth. There was a sequence, there was a spot in the match where Triple H slammed Randy Orton, where Triple H would slam Randy Orton 4 times through the announce table. Um, Randy Orton went for the punt, and Triple H would block with a pedigree attempt, and then Triple H would get the win with a pedigree with the 1, 2, 3. Another match we saw was the Lucha House Party and Lars Sullivan 3-on-1 handicap match. This match it wasn't the best 3-on-1 handicap match, but it was like watching, I guess you could say, 3 midgets trying to chop down the tree. That's what it was like. The Lucha House Party would be disqualified in the match after assaulting Lars Sullivan, but he would get his revenge by assaulting the 3 of them at the same time. This pay-per-view, I thought it was pretty good. I wish I could have watched it in its entirety. Maybe I could tomorrow, maybe I could some other time, maybe during the week. But all in all, it was a great pay-per-view, and I liked it, and the pay-per-view was beautiful. I like the stadium. You know, Saudi Arabia is beautiful, and it was very nice to see. Oh, and also Roman Reigns versus Shane McMahon. Well, I think that was the second match. But Roman Reigns versus Shane McMahon, with Drew McIntyre in Shane McMahon's corner. Shane McMahon, I gotta give it to him. He was really doing great in this match. He was all over Roman Reigns. He took the fight to Roman Reigns. The way he won the match was shady because he cheated, of course. Drew McIntyre would give Roman Reigns the Claymore kick, and Shane McMahon will get the 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I got to give it to Shane McMahon on this one. He was great on this match. He got the victory. Shane McMahon was your winner. And so yeah, those are all the matches from the Super Showdown. Great event, great pay-per-view. Wish I could watch it in its entirety, but that's alright. I got to watch it. I got to see the matches. I got to see each and every match. Goldberg, Undertaker, love to see that again. rumor going around that they're gonna do it again. Trilogy. I heard that from WrestleMania. And good pay per view. I give it a B for my grade. Um, if you like what you see, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And for now, this is David Vargas with Wrestling Talk. So.